Today guys, if you're looking for a new driver, these three options are the most popular we see up and down the driving range. If you're looking for a TaylorMade, a Ping, a Callaway driver this year, then you need to watch this video. And guys, if you are new to this YouTube channel, then welcome to this YouTube channel. If you want to hit that subscribe button, help us on that journey to 50,000, that will be great. And guys, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll have seen a lot of driver reviews, but we're now talking comparisons. A lot of people look at Ping, TaylorMade and Callaway as their driver. You might have had one all the time you've been playing golf, but which one's going to come out on top today with our mid-handicap golfer? So Dave.
How are you doing, Chris?
Very good. So you've tested all these drivers before.
We have.
But how are they going to stand up today? So first up, you have gone for TaylorMade. So we do have the Qi. Let's have a quick look. We do have the Qi35. So again, set at 10.5 degrees. Certainly a different look this year from TaylorMade, and one that you didn't mind. You like the look of it.
I do like the look of it. It's not in your face like some previous TaylorMade models have been, you know, with the white and black and stuff like that. So, no, I like it. It looks good.
Well, let's see how it goes down here on the second hole here at Waterfront. So, par 5, essential to get a good drive away here. So, which one will come out on top? Interesting. Not your best try, Dave. Up the middle, though.
Not my best, but it's not actually ended up terrible, has it?
No. Again, sound of that, Dave?
Quite subdued. Not as loud in your face.
Yeah, not as loud. So next up, we're going to come down and we're going to go in with the Ping. So a very popular driver, and again, a lot of times this is said that it's directed to beginner golfers. A brand that people often say, oh, if you get into golf, you go for Ping. Turbulators, always a talking point. Dave, you don't mind them?
I've never minded them. I think they actually sort of push you towards where you should be hitting the ball off the face.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying it does me any good regarding where I hit the ball on the face, but you know, it tries.
No, let's see with this shot then. So guys, we're going to hit 3 shots on here. We do have a brand new launch monitor for the channel to again get some data out here. So we do have the Golf Joy GDS Pro, which Dave is going to be using on the next tee for us to see the numbers on these drivers, because it's essential to know which one's performing the best. Straight away, a much higher launch, Dave, up the right hand side, but drawing back. And you'd be more than impressed with that flight, Dave.
I'm really quite happy with that, Chris, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Unusually for me, it came relatively out of the middle of the face. Felt a lot easier to hit.
Interesting. That's something that Pings have always said. They're very easy to hit. I find that with the irons. I've used Ping all my life, again, being from the area of Sheffield. The local fitting centre is at Gainsborough for Ping, so not far. So Callaway, Dave, again, this one performed exceptionally well. For me, I did really enjoy it because off-centred hits, we certainly got a lot of forgiveness. And again, not too far off looking like that TaylorMade. Obviously not as grey as the TaylorMade.
No, it's still a nice looking club. There doesn't if you go for shelf appeal, there doesn't seem to be as much going on at the bottom.
No, and again, for the last couple of years, I would say that obviously Callaway certainly dominated in the lower spin drivers. I would say the Triple Diamond, the AI Smoke and the original Paradigm was the #1 driver for me. And so far, this driver's performed well, but we've got a couple of other options here that are fighting to be #1, Dave.
Yeah, if there's anything I really didn't want, that would be low spin.
No. And again, this driver isn't there.
No,
we've got this in the neutral setting. This is the standard driver. And the same with the Qi35. We've gone with the standard driver, not the Max. Fantastic drive, Dave. The best one out of the 3, I would say.
That's certainly the best of the 3, as you say, Chris.
Looks a long way up there. Let's go and see where they've got, and let's discuss what you need to think about when you're getting a new driver. So guys, if you're looking for a new driver this year, what driver have you gone and got tested for? We are going to be testing more drivers and comparing them in the coming weeks. So we will be testing more affordable drivers, or that's what they claim to be. Again, we've got your Wilsons, your Cobra, your Srixon, normally at a lower price point, but price points are certainly closing in. Again, your big brands like your Callaway, TaylorMade and Ping sort of bring the prices down. Maybe they were getting a little bit too expensive. Again, what did you pay on your last drive? Again, in those comments below. So as we come up here, again, we can see this TaylorMade's done pretty well. Wasn't the best strike, but you can see it's probably 30 yards behind that Callaway right up the middle. The ping came back, and I would say is pretty much in line with the Callaway, so very close. This TaylorMade wasn't the best strike. Let's get on the next tee with some numbers. And guys, if you're looking to get fitted for any of these drivers, or even your Wilson and Cobra, then give Kyle a call on that number below. All those clubs can be fitted here at Waterfront Golf, as well as Titleist as well. So give Kyle a call if you're looking to get fitted before that season starts. So guys, we're in now with the launch monitor on the tough third hole here at Waterfront Golf. You can see by the flyover a narrow entrance to the fairway, so it's got to be precise off this tee. We're up first with the ping. Let's see what the numbers say here for Dave. Right, low on the face there, so interesting to see how that does. So still a 203 carry running out to 235, so interesting there, Dave. A poor strike from the ping, but still doing what we expect.
Yeah, very low on the face, but that just shows how forgiving it is.
We're going to hit 2 with each driver off this tee, so let's go one more with the ping. 203, 232 total, so very interesting numbers there for a missed strike. Right, a little bit better launch there, starting right of target. That's a good carry there. 224 going 242, Dave, so interesting there. Great numbers out here, and this is what we wanted to see. Dave out on the golf course with these drivers. Again, sound and feel, Dave?
It's not the sound that you expect from a ping. It's not as loud as people have always said that they are.
No.
So decent.
We're going to come in next with the TaylorMade now. So Dave's going to grab a couple more golf balls. Qi35, like I say, set at 10.5 degrees for Dave. So a little bit of a lower launch, very similar to that first shot you hit with the ping. What's it going to do?
Very similar to the shot that I hit earlier as well, Chris.
Right, so an off-centered hit, but certainly running out very well there. 206 carry, 237 total, so there's not much in between those at all, Dave. Let's go one more before we bring that Callaway in. So certainly performing very similar, exactly what you'd expect from these. And then it comes down to which one do you prefer the look of.
Bottoming again, Chris.
Bottom,
but it's done well.
Let's see what that one does. So that for a bottom one has carried well. 217 carry, 234 total.
Wow.
So certainly maybe potentially had a little bit more spin on that. But let's go over now to that Callaway. Okay, so we're coming in with the Callaway now. Again, 10.5 standard, set in the neutral setting. Dave, you are ready? Ball is on the tee. You was thinking about clothing off there, were you, Dave?
I was, but then I've had second thoughts, mate.
Second thoughts, right. Let's see what the Callaway does. And then we're going to talk numbers, guys, and see which one would come out on top for Dave out of these three. Clubs a lot of people talk about. Again, just like on the first shot you hit with that, Dave, a fantastic launch.
Felt a bit high, but it went really well.
Yeah, high on the face, still carried 201, gone 213, so again for a high off the face, certainly launched a little bit higher than we'd expect, but not bad at all there. Be interesting to see what this one does.
Bad strike, straight off the toe, but it's done really, really well.
Yeah, so we'll see that for numbers there. Again, that toe strike has performed well. This is where off-centered hits, because it launched that little bit lower. We've got 217 carry, 239 total. But let's talk about those numbers. So guys, if we talk about the numbers there, we can see straight away ping on average was carrying 214 yards, going 237. Average distance, 214 yards carry. Average dispersion, 18.9. If we then move on to the TaylorMade, we can see 212 going 236, so neck and neck in regards to obviously the distance wise, but we can see that 212 average distance on the carry, but only 2.5 in deviation. But Dave didn't like the feel of it as such, so that's very interesting there because numbers were good. When we jump down into that Elyte, we see 209 going 226, but we can see on average 210, which is more than 15 yards carry further than his average total distance of last year, and 8.7. But for Dave, you have the Elyte as your favourite. Again, looks wise, performance wise to your eye, the numbers might not be the best, but
there's not a lot in the numbers, is there really?
Nope.
In reality, this one felt better, and for me, the side-to-side dispersion was better.
Yeah, so overall, Dave's gone for the Callaway. Let's see one more down here, Dave. And will it go in Dave's bag? So Dave is obviously looking potentially for a new driver. We've got more driver comparisons to go, but we have a certain club that he thinks he's going for. Is it this Callaway? It's another one, a little draw straight down the middle of this fairway.
I mean, that wasn't the best strike, Chris, but a little bit of draw, and it's on the fairway, so happy days.
So guys, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are testing all these drivers out for you to see which one you might go and test. Get in those comments below, what have you tested, what are you going for? And we'll see you again later in the week.